Okay, back to... do I want to do Sanyo or do I not want to do Sanyo? Let's do a little bit of Sanyo. Just a little bit. Oh. Hello, Kazoots. Yeah, that was ooh. Okay, warm up. Holy hello, Koichi. Okay, it's been 2 days since I played Touhou, so I gotta get back into it. I'm rusty, I gotta warm up. Hello, 11. Yeah. Spell 1 is certified impossible? Holy crap, I did it? One of those a little more suspect non-threes, but fortunately, even when it's suspect, I love you, Sanyo. Fortunately, even when non-3 is suspect, it's still not that bad, usually. I love 2/3 movement. Let's do some Mega Woo. I should. My Sage 3s and 4s still need some work, but I'm getting to the point where my late games really do need to perform. Back-to-back 1-miss Stage 6s a couple days ago is good. I can have some grace with having 1 miss on Stage 6, but anything worse than a 2 miss on Stage 5 is brutal. Obviously, outside of this non, you would hope for everything to be perfect, but we're not there yet. But we can do it. Remember, don't go too low. Sometimes you can dodge low, but like you do want to kind of stay off. Is they Konako Day? Probably not. As there's a lot of things, there's a lot of like encounters and kind of like basic progression I have to do before we get to the major fights, and Kanako's not even the first of the next wave of major fights. Like, there's so many major fights. I love Heavenly Steeds. Oh, it's my favorite spell. I swear, when I do that, it's like, oh, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. And then, like when I'm practicing just that, it's perfectly fine. And then I do it, like, not just practicing that specific spell, and it's just ass. And I don't know why. And how you put the fairies, and then medicine. Sure, that fight doesn't have a level cap. What do you mean, the medicine fight? Medicine 2 has a level cap. Medicine 1, because for the timing of it, like, you don't want to have level caps for every single fight. It just doesn't, like, really make functional sense. Like, you want to have them scattered a bit. And, like, the thing is, whether or not I level cap Medicine 1 doesn't really change the my leveling in that time frame anyway. Also, it's a significantly less scary fight than Medicine 2. As well. Seems like a gym. Yeah, but the game doesn't have gyms. Because the thing is, like, the Bakas themselves are not, like, that threatening. Right. Like, you gotta prepare for their teams, but the fact that they're only, like, partial teams, they're just not that, right? So, I don't know where that came from, but sure, if it makes you feel better. You come over here, please? And stop forcing me to the left? Oh, nice 2/3 movement. Hey, she finally came over here. Nice 1 in 9. Like, for most of the game past Keiki. Yeah, past Remy. Where I have the level caps is kind of arbitrary. Because most of the game is filled with, like, at that point, it's just, like, it's filled with so many, like, major fights in a row. Dude, I don't understand how this happens on this attack every time. I just don't get it. Because, like, the early game, there's nothing. There's no fight. Like, you have the Bakas at the very beginning. Which is, like, okay. And then you have a couple things at the Mior Temple / Divine Spirit. Not even the Mior Temple, just the Divine Spirit Mausoleum. Then there's just... I can't believe I died to that. Then there's just a lack of literally anything until the Bamboo Forest. Like, the Forest of Magic has nothing. And it's not like the Bamboo Forest has much, really, outside of Aaron. Like, Racing and Tay exist, but... And then, on the way to the SDM, there's at least, like, Mei Ling and Patchy try. But... Like, the level caps are in this game are the most standout... What am I doing? At the very beginning of the game? Because that's where there's just the most gap between things. Oop, I hate this fucking boss. But once you get, especially right now, like in the post-Sinai world, where I put the level caps don't really matter, because the natural progression of fights, there's so much that you really can't, like, level up that much. Otherwise, you risk over-leveling things. You kinda can, especially if you pre-plan, but that's not quite as interesting. Or more importantly, if I do that, 11's gonna come and complain anyway. Mima one a bit weird. Well, one thing about Mima is, if we look at the Sinai through Mima split, which is the busiest split in terms of major fights, if we look at the positioning of the question mark fights, right? First of all, once you beat Sinai, plot-wise, the next fight is Mima, right? There's like no other major plot fights until Mima, is thing number one to know, right? But there's so much else that's going on in the split, so it makes sense to have Mima there to force you to do those other fights. Because there's no other, like, plot fight in the middle. Kaneko's not a forced fight. Yumeimi's not a forced fight, and none of the 4 question marks are necessarily forced. I'm only doing them for the sake of doing them. Because, God forbid, Puppet Dance decides to, you know, make you do fights. But it's also about, like, if we take a look at, like, the optional line of bosses, too, there's this clump of question mark fights, which all become open right after Sinai, right? Like, right after being Sinai, you gotta get the glove. Well, I get the glove, and you gotta get the gap map. Once I do that, I have access to all 4. The only, like, kind of exception is the one in Former Hell. I have to, like, go there, which requires me to go through the path to the underground. But otherwise, like that, I get all the fights at the same time. But then there's also kind of a gap in question mark fights until later. You did it? What do you mean you did it? Like, you did a mission without Daisei dying, you managed to, like, wipe. What are we talking about? You got 5 green done. Oh, nice. Remember when I used to compliment the Mega Move fight? When I originally set all the level caps, I was originally going to do everything that gives you an incident case and just those. But then I realized that that doesn't really... It's not good. I hate this fucking fight. And by this fight, it's just that spell. It's just that spell. Non-2 is kind of cringe, but, like, Non-2 is a respectful attack. Spell 2 in the final, it's on me. I fucking hate that third spell. Why do people like Megumu so much more than Takane? Like, what do you, like, just as a character that you're talking about? Hello, Kageyama. Hope you get good sleep. I mean, I can't believe you're going to sleep instead of sitting here watching the stream. Like, if it's in terms of, like, just character-wise as a whole, then it would lean very, very much into A. There's a lot of base for the Tengu. Right, sure. Notori already exists, but Megumu stands out as a Tengu, in a sense. Takane... Takane, despite her appearance in this game, and specifically also her appearance in 18.5, people just don't really care too much. The only thing more than the cap. Well, that's also a thing. Like, Notori is obviously a popular character, but I don't know, if we're comparing Tengu to the Kappa, like, if you're going Aya to Notori, I feel like that's an easy Aya. In terms of what I feel like I see. If she's tall, blue, and hot, yeah. I mean, people tend to gravitate towards late-game characters, I'd argue. Pure design, Megumu's probably, like, a bit more interesting just in her broad character. Like, not even, like, personality-wise or anything, just, like, character design, right? Takane's pretty simple. Pretty straightforward. People also really like the characters like Yuka and Megumu and Hikaria. The characters who, like, maybe they won't, maybe Megumu wouldn't, but the characters that would, like, that people will sit there and be like, I really want her to step on my balls. Like, there's a lot of people in that line that gravitate then towards Megumu. She's also more plot relevant, especially in this game. Right? And being plot relevant in the main game is important for a character. Like, there's probably like 10 people ever who's like beaten 100th Black Market, and one of them's me, so it's not a lot of other people in that list. To even have like seen what Takane does in that game. Meanwhile, being more plot relevant in the main game here. You part of that card? No, I'm not in the step on my balls crowd. Like, I like Yuka, I like Megumu. I like Megumu more than Yuka, I'll say that. But I'm not down bad for them. Like the people in that list. If it's later stage appearance, how come Nazarene is the most beloved from UFO? Is that even true? I don't feel like that's true in the slightest. You're talking about a game with Nue, Byakuren, and Kogasa. Like, Kogasa exists, which I feel like automatically trumps Nazarene in terms of popularity, and Byakuren and Nue. Like, not that Nazarene isn't, but like... Like, Nue is incredibly popular, and Byakuren is very relevant and popular. She's carried because she's one of the few PCI characters made it to the Windows era. Partly, yes, but Mima is also in this Mima is also very popular, and one of the biggest reasons why is partly, A, because she was playable in Mystic Square, which Yuka was as well, so that added to their popularity a lot. But even in terms of PC 98, Yuka and Mima are some of the very, very, very few characters that actually have, like decent lore, besides just 3 battle lines of dialogue. Hello, Alan. Alan, I fucking hate Megamoo. Fucking Megamoo. Yeah, she's just not my type, you know. It's literally just one thing. Like non-2 here. Non-2 it is what it is, right? Like, this attack, it giveth, it taketh away. Honestly, like, as frustrating as it is at times, I'm not that frustrated by it. Spell 2 and Final, like, can trip me up occasionally. Sometimes they give you awkward lines, but I'm not that upset about them. Non-3 annoys me. I don't like dodging it, but it's not that bad. It's fucking Sky Racing Heavenly Steeds, dude. It's such a fucking dog shit spell. I hate it so much. Like, I hate the fact that I can sit here practicing the spell independently over and over and have a good rate at it. And then, suddenly, out of nowhere, I do it in the middle of a run, and I see, like, things I've never seen before in practice. And it's just disgusting. I have no fucking clue how they happen. Like, I'll be practicing it over and over. It's like every time, oh boy, here's a movement over here. I just get the clear lanes back to the middle, bait it down, maybe I go left, maybe I go right, get back to the middle over and over, no problem. I hate that. And then, I go and I do full Megamoo practice. Not just the spell, but full Megamoo practice. What happened the first time of the day? Next thing you know, it's just the most jank. I just don't know how it happens. He shoots more bullets for every card you have. Dude, imagine that was actually a mechanic. The only problem with, like, putting up replays and stuff is it's such a pain to look back and compare things, because I have no real tools to let me do that, especially if I'm on stream, to do it in any sort of entertaining way. Like, ideally, if I could just, like, edit it and get it side by side, it'd be perfect, but you can't do it. But I can't. I have no method of knowing how to do that. Besides opening two separate, like, Google windows and comparing two different things. I like 1 and 3 movement. I love 1 and 9 movement. Honestly, every time she 1 and 9s, I kind of want her to do it again for a 1 and 27. Because you really honestly can't complain about 1 and 9 luck. But like 1 and 27, that's where it really starts to stand out, right? I hate this. Like, it took me less than 5 minutes to get a perfect Sanyo, and in 20 fucking minutes of Megamoo, I've done 1. Although most of that is just because, mostly just me being tilted and dying to random attacks. Kaimata is free. So true. Dude, imagine if Kaimata finds... You know, speaking of the boss uses, like, shoots more bullets for each spell I have, or for each card I have. Imagine if Kaimata Final did the Okina thing, where she takes all your cards and, like, somehow uses them against you. Three. 1 in 9. 1 in 27. Okay, there we go. Well, okay, 1 in 81. My favorite. Holy shit, Mega Move. And she moved left of the... That's 5 left movements in... What was that? 7 moves? That was 7 or 8 moves with 5 left movements. 4 of them in a row, by the way. Honestly, what I really need to start doing is this inside wave more often. When the situation calls for it. He's making up numbers again. Right, statistics are made up. They're not actually real. One in 81, my favorite. Fuck. Fine, Kaimata. Let's... I didn't want to, and I was like, ah, fine. To be fair, at this point, really, with Kaimata, it's mostly just non-3 in the final. Which I mean, a little bit of the semifinal as well. We've had a few times you have bad RNG. We've had the many times you have good RNG. Yeah, but you don't remember the times you get good RNG. Like, when the boss 2/3 to the, like, the direction I'm actually standing, you don't pay attention to that. When she does it 7 times in a row, and it's actually, like, lucky that she did that, you don't notice that. All she has to do is go the other direction once, and you're like, dude, I'm the unluckiest person that's ever lived. Holy shit. I had a stroke with that bullet. I had no clue where it was going. It just froze. Like, look at that. That boss moved left there. I don't notice that. La 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 la. La 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 la. The Six Needle Dream? I love non-3. I didn't go far enough to the right. It's over for me. I wish it was easier to practice the very last, like, wave. Like, that's, like, the thing that is the most... Like, everything up till this point, it's just that last blue, green, green. And then there's the final blue, but the final blue doesn't really matter. It's the second to last blue and then green, green. Although, honestly, really, the most likely candidate of doing that is just keep doing it more. Like, I don't have that much time on it. More and more I do it, the more and more comfortable I get with it, so. But I don't want to practice it and then have to, like, get good at it. I want it to be a perfect strat that I'll be able to execute every time without fail. Why can't I just do that? Why can't it just be free? It required no effort. Why can't an LNN be super rewarding and satisfying and also completely free at the same time? I love walking into the knife. Jumped slightly too low on the right, that's what it was. Just go slightly higher up. After I freeze the bottom left and bottom right bullets. A cat is fine too. Go through chat. We're talking about Megamoo. What else are you looking at? We're talking about why people like Megamoo more than Takane. We talked about that. I don't think we talked about anything particularly weird, at least unusually weird for being here. Okay, Kazoots, here's a question for you. There's no necessarily concrete answer for this, and the answer is not entirely based off, oh, just go to the popularity poll and pull from that. But from UFO, if you were to take a guess as to who you think the most popular character, the character most made art about, using fan works, whatever, the most popular character from UFO, who would you say it probably is? I hate you, cat. I hate this cat. There's no wrong answer unless you say Ichirin, Sho, or Murasa. Then it's a wrong answer. Any of the other four, I will tolerate, and I will not execute you. Byac? You meant just Kogasu or Byakuran? Yeah, because that's what I said when 11 posted it. I said, what about Fugasa? And then also Byakuran or Nue. In response to the Nazarene, but I just wanted to get an additional input. Your experience with Nazarene? Well, that's just because you're around all those Nazarene enjoyers. I think they're like the Nazis or something. Joke. Or somebody dojin where Nue has a wanker. Because she's like the thing of the unknown. She's one of the most popular characters for that purpose. Right? There are a few characters that are more prominent with that. She's kind of more of a sadist than a lot of characters, so she's commonly portrayed as a top in that regard, right? So a lot of things boil together. Again, the UFO, the unknown being of Nue, common for that. Also, Nue's kind of in that category of this Hikaria, Yuka. Honorable mention of Megamoo, although definitely step below Yuma. Kind of the people who are down bad and want them to step on their balls. You've actually played the extra stage in UFO? It's fine, extra stage. It's not my favorite, not my least favorite. Nue's theme is solid. I really enjoy mixed. Her theme is okay. Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of her boss theme. I mean, it's not bad by any means. It's quite good, but comparatively. But there's some really good mixes of her theme. Oh, her theme. I hate you. He's a bit tomboyish. I don't know if that's necessarily where I was going, although there's a lot of things that boil together. At the same guard, how much Fuda, wriggle do you see? A lot? Why are you looking at Fuda? Huh? You got something you want to tell us about yourself? You personally don't? So I've been told. There's a lot of that. Or so I've been told. It's just out there, yeah. I heard from a friend. I heard from a friend. Who's unfathomably based? Can we kick 11 in the nuts and see what he thinks about that? Eleven told you about it. I would tragically believe you if you said that. Don't worry, one of these months I'll beat this cat. Just a bad true channel, true. Part of that's because I don't usually think about it while I'm not streaming, and while I'm streaming, I'm not like gonna put something in. Second of all, I'm like, I've always like been like, like what could I put in for that? But also, I don't necessarily want to like hate. I don't like. I've always like similar thing with emotes. I don't necessarily want to just like put something there that like I don't have rights to or anything. I don't know, and I didn't make it. Why is the internet like this? Uh-oh. What is this going to be a perfectly normal interaction? Certainly something. That one's borderline 11. Any more sussy, and I'd have to delete that message. But I'll give you a pass on this one. It's not that. Right to open this. Well, it's not explicit, so though it is questionable. Not in like a brutal way, but like in a opposite of hand-holding Uchiwa. What? What do you mean it's the opposite of hand-holding? It's like a robot body. It's Uchiwa with a robot body. Like, what's the... What do you mean it's the opposite of hand-holding? Better world, it would have been Rukodo. So true. We don't live in a better world. Oops. Why did I go left and decide, no, I shouldn't go left. And then I fucked it over because I made the spread go to the left. Also, you didn't spell Rukodo properly. It's 2 U's at the beginning. It's R-U-U. Rukodo. Roko? Not Rokodo! Also, like what? You mean like a toilet? I know you live in Germany, so I don't know what type of toilet brands you got there, but it's R-U-U Kodo. Also, it's not Rukudo, it's Rukodo. That's what their fake PC98 tags give you. They are real to me! Are you Yu Kodo? No, I'm Yu Ko. Not Koto. That's the Haki Gokuro chick. Will Orange make a comeback? Okay. He's a character with one line. Sprite 2 lines of text, yeah. I mean, I'm a certified You Made Me fan. Listen, You Made Me is unique, okay? Like you could talk about like PCIe characters not getting that many lines of dialogue. You Made Me and Chiuri have a whole ass fucking cutscene, okay? Modern Touhou characters don't get that. Meanwhile, You Made Me and Chiuri, they get a whole cutscene transitioning to their boss fights. Orange may have come back in a basket and Lotus here. Like Taimata has, like, technically, like, a couple lines of dialogue in the middle of the fight. Keiki, like, has additional lines also in the middle of the fight and, like, reverses the screen. Ooh, makes it like you're running backwards. Meanwhile, back in the 1900s, I know it's the 90s, but, you know, I could pretend it's still ancient. Meanwhile, we got the game with full-on cutscenes. Not even the fighting games, which have like longer dialogues and expansions and stuff like that, have full-on cutscenes like that. You Made Me and Chiuri truly are blessed, and then forever forgotten. She went over with the chair's pretty deep character building. Yes. Yes, was born in 02. Hold on, I saw this meme earlier. Like I forget. I don't know actually if I saved it, but it was when I see a YouTube video that says it's from 6 years ago and it's not from 2014, but it's from 2020. Yeah, 6 years ago. Yeah, that was like 2014. Star rating YouTube. Yeah, now they decided, you know what? We shouldn't let people look at dislikes. Too insensitive. Guys, our own YouTube recap video was so fucking dog shit. We're gonna have to ban dislikes because it's so fucking bad. But dude, I'm listening to like there's one channel, I forget the name of it, that has a bunch of like old Touhou songs and stuff posted from like 2007 and 2008. I've been like slowly going through their channel, like listening to like a song or something a week from it. Like one new one. And it's so crazy. Click up the video. It's just like, ah, yeah, it's video from 18 years ago. I'm like, fuck. That was totally the way you're supposed to do it. Think of the advertisers. Yeah, that's what Visa's got to think about, or MasterCard, guys. Wait a second. We can't allow you to sell this suggestive content on this site. That's fucking weird, bro. A devil. I don't think that's not. Think. I'd recognize it if it was a full like English name like that, but it's not. I'm pretty sure. One, 0. Left side, if you actually time it down, you should go left. If you don't time it down, then you go right. me see. Let me look at the account name. Let me give some free publicity to a channel that doesn't have much and hasn't uploaded something in like 15 billion years. Let me find it. Hold up, I'll find it. Hold up, I'll find it. It's some fucking Japanese name. I cannot pronounce it. At Touhou 1341. 14,000 subs. Fucking Japanese name. I can't pronounce it. Last upload 6 years ago. Levin's posting more links in my chat. Unbelievable. I should have a fee. Specifically just on 11. He has to pay me $1 every time he puts a link in chat. Give him the link tax. Dude, I'd be so rich. So that song should be illegal to us. Oh, great. Oh, she's really falling into the corner. She never goes all the way over here. She does occasionally. I just refuse to acknowledge when she does usually, and only complain when she goes away from me. Okay, what's it gonna be? Let me... Oh, this. Man, I haven't heard that in a while. So what do you mean it should be illegal to post? I could buy Biakran? Makes you feel old. Oh no, a natural part of human existence as you progressively get older. Whatever am I gonna do? Also, what the fuck you mean it makes you feel old? Oh, I have to acknowledge the fact that I'm like 20-something years old. I'm so fucking old now. Oh, this is just tragic for me. I'm just such a fucking ancient person. I'm probably gonna keel over and die next week. I'm just so old. Good grief, every Touhou fucking player makes it sound like they're ancient. Yeah, I was around when the fucking dinosaurs used to live, guys. I'm just that old. What, should I go on and be one of those Redditors? Not that I go on Reddit because fuck Reddit, but... Like, oh, guys, I'm 24. Guys, it's over for me. I'm just so old. Like, it's actually over for me. I might as well give up all my hopes and dreams. There's nothing left for me. You guys ever see those people who you ever see those fucking posts from people who are like, I'm 19 and I've never had a girlfriend. My life is over. Guys, I'm so old. It's over for me, guys. You served in the first Lunar War? Why? That bullet was so slow! Man, I'm just so old. I miss the days when I would get home and play Lego Star Wars 2. Oh my gosh, those were just the good old days. And now I have to, like, now I'm an adult and I have to, like, be responsible. It's so terrible, guys. I have to have, like, accountability. 60, I have no prospects, no girlfriend, no goals, no job. I cook, yeah. Guys, I'm 21 and I'm not a billionaire. Is it over for me? We're be nostalgic for Fortnite. Well, the good news for them is it's still there and still plenty popular. In the early days, about being young. Okay, and then you have people doing in the fucking mid-2000s are like, man, I really miss the days back in like the 80s where people would like skateboard and be really cool and go to the fucking mall and be so badass and cool. Wow, the current like sucks, dude. It's always this. Fuck you. That was beyond disgusting, Sanyo. What did I say about... What the fuck is this, Sanyo? Should have gone to the left, but usually both... It's very rare that one side is even locked up. Just watching live leak decapitations in middle school and the school computers. Oh, dude, this run is so over at this point. Well, I have exactly one miss under my belt that I can afford. I should have hit that gap, I just wasn't able to. Listen, you just gotta remember yourself 15 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, and be like, man, remember you thought, like, man, I can't wait till I'm older. And now that you're older, it's like, I wish I was younger. Oh my goodness. I could have gone through that as well. Damn, it's like every that's back-to-back on this stage. Dodge where it's like, I very not like could have, but like almost should have made the dodge. I see it, and I just couldn't execute remotely close to it. Don't worry, I played perfect for the rest of the stage. And I won Miss Mitsumaru. Yeah, that's always gonna happen. I have my one buff right now. Clean mid boss. That was a very clean Jimbo.
Guys, I miss the days when I had to go grab my dad's old iPod Touch that he no longer used and Google porn on that. Man, I miss those days.
Someone here just felt really called out all of a sudden. I don't know who, but somebody did. I'm sure. I'm sure. Oh man, Pink Ball, why were you there? Sorry, if I LNN the rest of the game, PB. Why? Why? Because she moved down, so the line of the balls is slightly disaligned from where it was before. Oops. We just stop linking just like the most random of fucking random sites, where then I'm morally obligated to double check every single one. Yeah, this is the most greatest game of all time. Uh-oh. Nice website. Oh, gosh. Yeah, it really does look old. It's in 12/4/16. Guess it's not old. We click on the Touhou section. Fumo Pictures. There's a bunch of Suwako. Okay, there's Alice. There's Aya. There's more Suwako. Okay, I'm not gonna keep browsing. Let's go to Ayasanyo again. Bro, can you stop linking everything? Every 5 seconds. Analysis of Akina Matara. I did say analysis of Akina Matara, and it's like not even a full page long. Yeah, bros. It's not even talking about her dyed hair color, though, dude. Unbelievable. Maybe I should make a website like that. Maybe we'll start attracting more people. Connections with Tay, yeah. Someone click that link and tell me what comes up. And if it's not good, then I am timing out 11 for 1 minute. Wait, in that case. Daily ban. First of all, it's not a ban button. It's timeout. Second of all, I've like timed you out. I don't even know if I've actually timed you out besides just purging your messages. Maybe at some point I should for like an hour just to send a message. Just for the fun. Like, I should do it unprompted, too. Like, not when you start posting random things, but no, just, like, random unprompted. Actually, I should do it sometime before you even, like, get here for the day. So you show up and you're like, wait, why am I already timed out? Preemptive measure. What I should do is I should start talking about how terrible Tenchi is as a Touhou character, and then before he can retaliate or say anything, I should time him out, and then go back on ranting about Tenchi. If means alienating half your audience. Dude, I've done that plenty before. You sure haven't left. Like, no matter what I try, you don't leave. So it's like, at this point, it's like, what else can I do? -2 power. It's over. Stream is great content. Sponsored viewer. What the fuck is a sponsored viewer? If I was gonna pay people to make me more popular, I would fucking pay people to edit videos for me. Not pay a viewer to sit here. I already got people who do that, for better for worse. Plus, I get those bots all the time. Not really that much anymore. You'll get a run past stage 1 today. Good news. Good news. I've already had a couple runs past stage 1 today. Mark, this is good news. You know, why did they call the show Invincible if the main if you can see the main character? Okay, Decane. I should do a run where I pronounce, like, every Touhou character in this game's name, like, horribly, horribly wrong. Just for the sake of, like, if I get the LNN, just so it's in the video, and so it can, like, farm engagement. Well, no, what are you talking about? It's called Invincible. Why is he able to be seen? Doesn't make any sense. Be like, hey, it's a Kane. We got the Kane. We got Sanyu. We got Mike, obviously. To go. Maisumera. My go. Chimata, my go. You don't watch the show, then he isn't seen. True. I guess that means he is truly invincible to me since I don't watch it. You don't want it. I appreciate you you giving me the option, Zebra. Me Gumma. Do I still pronounce new to you? That's fair. That's very fair in my opinion. Absolutely, completely fair. I used to call it new as well. For a long time. Sinai was Sine for a long time for me. Tay is always, like, the weirdest one, though. Tay is always the one that's like, what the fuck? Pronounce Sanai how you would pronounce her name in German. It's Giga Cursed. Isn't Tewi? Yeah. Well, I never, like, really pronounce it myself, but like... I just like that. And here's the thing about the Tay. I have a few friends I've gotten to play Misty's Izakaya. They know like nothing about Touhou, but I've got to play Misty's Izakaya. And one of my friend's sisters I got to play Misty's Izakaya was asking me a few things about the game. And I was like, oh, you gotta go over here and like talk to this person up. And then she was going on and was like, yeah, and then there's Tui. I'm like, who? I'm like, oh, right. It's pronounced Tay. I was like, but like she said Tui. I was like, first I had second I was a stroke. I was like, what? What? Like, what? I was like, oh, okay. That makes sense. As an English speaker looking at that name, it does not make a ton... like, that is not remotely close to the first way you'd want to pronounce it looking at it. It should be pronounced as T-E-I anyway. Yes. Dude, I was so good, too! Like, those waves were so cursed, and I lived so many of them. Game, come on. There's context to her being old, though. Yeah, but, like, to any English speaker, does that, like, rub off in any way, though? Like, the W being there, meaning, oh, she's old. Outside of being, like, the most weeb of weebs, and be like,
actually, it's, because of that context in, Japanese culture, my position as an otaku has occurred to me that this is actually what this means.
Easy. If only she actually was easy. I like how she just walks away from me. Nice 1/3 movement. I was looking at her like on the movement mark. I was fucking ready for that 1/3. Yeah, it didn't die twice to non-3 this time. Hey, she went to the right. Sanyo, have her attack match. I love you. That was a perfect Sanyo. Too bad I died to the mid Sanyo, but... Okay, 1 miss stage 3. That is, again, that's the pace we want to keep seeing. So that's pretty darn good. Now stage 4, where nothing bad ever happens. Yeah, it killed all of them. Pretty early, too. That's an awkward micro. People trying to pronounce why Kentucky made for the first time. True. Why? What? Like what? This is what I hate about Jimbo. It's just the dumbest fucking thing. Like, she just aims a single Mentos straight at the corner from the left side of the screen. So you just, because like, if you see it in the corner, at least you have like a little bit of agency to play around it. That thing, Jimbo, he did nothing to you. He literally just did something to me. What are we talking about? Wow, that was so scuffed. Oh, that purple guy almost got away too. I moved a little low there, but it's fine. And Mendoza, I love Jimbo. I mean, I can only hit partly because, like, my Jimbos have gotten a lot better. I've gotten a lot more happy with Jimbo. It's just, sometimes it is what it is. He's just playing the minds that you got in his way if this isn't his fault. Why is he playing in a cave, huh? What do you think Jimbo's doing in that cave, 11? Isn't it even in the popularity contest? Unbelievable. Like, what's Jimbo doing in a cave game? Who's he? What is he after? You word. No! Oh, I thought I for sure. No! Oh, I thought I had that too. Ugh. How did I make that? Oh, you rat. I hate this non. At least I capped suffocation. Oh, that was a 4. That was so close to being a 3. I wonder if Reimu died, how many people would come to her funeral? Most yokai would probably rejoice. Everyone would be sad and cry. Game name, this is Unconnected Marketeers. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I like these purple guys here because like they're generally pretty easy, but there's like a little bit of nuance to how you want to handle them. I've died once, and then I was like, "Ooh, I should sit down and learn the nuance." I almost died again, just talking about it. So 18 Unconnected Marketeers. Wow, it's almost as if I said Unconnected Marketeers and I have the game in the fucking title of the stream. That was slightly scuffed. I had to do an early kill. It's like 2 seconds early. It's not that bad, but obviously it's not ideal. Or yeah, either way. It's kind of an early cut down. Hey, not bad. Not bad. Can't see you're new to Twitch. Don't worry, your eyesight will progress and get better. But I'm not gonna see him. I'm not very interested in fan games, like the shmup fan games, personally. Box, also known as you're gonna sex that box, yeah. And why are all fairies so tanky? Yeah, that's just game in a nutshell. You record, check, do a random wiggle. Here you go. There's my random wiggles. You happy? Also, Wiggle's not in this game. Like, so it's just anime girls, which are not cute in this game. I don't know. I want to LNN every mainline game. I just don't have a lot of interest in the other shmups or fan games personally. That was a little suspect. I don't love that slow up left moving star. Oh, it's cursed! Dude, that slow up left moving star was so cursed. She's really trying her best on that spell, too. No, 1 in 9. Another left move? Another fucking 1 in 9? Alan, at what point am I legally obligated, like, legally allowed to complain about left movement? Honestly, I can't be that upset about a 1 miss to non-2 on stage 5. You can play whenever you die because it was the game's fault. So true. You know, like shmups, you just like cute girls with frilly outfits. Please stop asking for KO games. See if Zebra gets it. 99% fan of games going translated. You hate to see it. Bikuth could play, and yes! See, look at the homing, just killing all those guys, huh? If I was playing Saki, I'd have to put real effort to try to kill them. Also play Space Invaders. What part of I play Touhou because of the Touhou brand rather than because I like am the biggest fan of the genre. Sometimes gets lost to the void. Don't go too far to the wall because you don't want to hug the yellow guys as they spawn. Otherwise, it's mostly fine. You want to go far enough to the left so that when the red guys spawn, you give yourself enough room to go to the right. Although, it's not a lot of room you need for the red guys. They're not that bad. The 2E scoring system makes you so hard. You make me so hard. Not in a sexual way. I don't have an exact line for this section. It's just kind of like let the homing like do it what it does, and it like it tends to just work. I mean, this is 6. Go straight into a bullet. Got it. Six come out again. Yeah, it's either the third or fourth time for that. At first I was like, I don't like early spin, but then the more I've done it, more I'm like, I just think early spin is the way. Fuck, that was so cursed. This spell sucks because it's just like it's just sitting there and it's just letting the pressure boil. La 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 la. Before you have to do like the 2 of her 3 hardest attacks. It's so long just to sit there and let it just brew. Gosh, I hate doing this spell under pressure. Move your ass to the right! Patience. Whoa! Fuck, it's been a month and a half. It's been just over a month and a half, technically. 6. That's a PB. The LNN. Yeah, that was a... high score? Look at that, 7 missed. Oh, just over a month and a half ago. Take the tray wheels off now. Unfortunately, no, that was a 4 miss stage 4. I'm getting close. I'm getting there. But tray wheels probably come off after like a 2 or 3 miss. More title changes till LNN. I've never gone in a consecutive manner in Touhou games. This one could very well, but I've never PB'd in 1 miss increments throughout the entirety of my LNNs. 6 months to get the LNN right. No, it's been a month and a half, so you gotta add 6 half months in, or so 9 months. I'm gonna go pop dance 15 on top PB. It's still 6:45 to 7. Now we round down. Oh, okay. Because like PCB went 8, 4, 3, 2, 0. I skipped 7, 6, 5, and 1 in PCB. Subterranean, I don't remember what my subterranean moth exactly were, but you skip a lot of numbers. So I see seeing it come out of LNN in the middle of a run. And here's the thing. 1 miss stage 3, that's fine. Stage 3 is fucking turbo cringe. 1 miss stage 5, like when the 1 misses on stage 5 is to Mega Moon on 2, I really can't be that upset, right? Like it was a good stage 5 because like I said, you do everything else, and then you let Mega Moon on 2, it giveth a taketh. You just deal with it, right? Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Stage 4... Stage 4 is brutal. Still, like, having the... you don't have a 1 miss either. I turned off chat for most of that Kaimata, by the way. So I hate to break it to you guys. I gotta look back and read up real quick. Oops. Clicked off screen. First I thought Rainbow Ring was a bit of a break for nerves on your LNN. Oh, you know, let me grab something. Why Discord automatically spoiler the lewd but not nude Lily White image? What the fuck? Okay, hold up. Let me do. You know what? You can go, like, up here. I don't really have anything to put in the top left. Fuck, why is it so big? Why is this one jointed so big? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Wait, why is the image offset? What the fuck? This is weird. Actually, it's actually bigger than that. Why is the I am third umbrella judging you? I don't know. Dude, I have so many fucking like random images scattered throughout. I have to scroll down before I find my game captures because I have so many images. Yeah, Alan's just confessing that he went straight from having a 1cc and not even LNB to having a perfect run. Wait, here's the thing about Alan, okay? If he's one of the people who validates runs, he's like, oh, my run's good, guys. Yeah, let's just sneak this anyway. Hold on. Maybe I should sit down and double check his runs, guys. Guys, all my Sakuya run is perfectly fine. There's nothing weird here. Yeah, that one is fun, yeah. Oh, it's coming soon? I don't know about that. That's a pretty well optimized. Oh, that what you're calling it? The phase through bullets tech. That's really well optimized, man. That's weird. I guess Rainbow just probably can't do that weird tech where you just kind of like phase through the bullets, huh? Anyone had a quantum tunnel moment in an LNN? I don't know exactly what your definition of quantum tunnel is. If you want to see something that's kind of peculiar, go, you can probably find this pretty quickly if you want to go the way for it. Go to... Like, the craziest thing I ever had happen to me on an LNN was, Go to my PCB and look at my Yomu final. Saki ADC can parry bullets with frame perfect key press. I've heard that there's like a parry thing, but I never really knew anything about it. Who's parry slots? So true. I gotta stop playing now. Yeah, PCB border iframes is a fairly common thing. I don't think I used it once in my run. I never, like, intentionally went out of my way to use it. As long as the bomb active, so no LNN. Wait, does it cost a bomb to do it? Isn't that just the same as using a bomb to, like, not die? Why are you like this? Notori non-1 hitbox skip for LNN. What is that? I'm learning new tech. I need you to teach me this tech, and I need you to teach me the Peerless Wind God safe spot. Shield bomb repairs many bullets as you want. Wait, first would pop the shield. Oh, okay. What if, as you start up the run, you buffer a bomb input? And, like, you buffer the bomb input, like, as you restart a run, so then it carries over the shield between runs because of some bug I'm going to make up that exists, and then you have the shield for the second run without actually having bombed in the second run, and then you go through be able to parry without actually bombing. You should teach me the Sinai Sex Dungeon tech. I didn't know Sinai had one of those. I thought that was just kind of like a Mariah Shrine one. Like this Wily Beast, which desynced your replay. No max power, GG, it's over. Like, it's not Sinai, it's like Kaneko and Suwaka are the one who own it. Turn your game to 10x speed and try top set drop dodge every Peerless Wind God for a while and ruin your history. I tried it briefly at normal speed and didn't really do much to it. But one of these days I'll get the ever elusive top clear. You blind? Yes. Yeah. Game Glitcher, I can't believe you're making fun of Pazoots for a blind deaf person in my chat. I can't believe you're making fun of a disabled blind deaf guy. Kind of sick of you, if you really think about it. Notori Non 1, Wave 1 is possible to do no horizontal starting center. Why? Fun fact, this far into LNN grind in the 3 previous LNNs I've done, I've had a 2 miss or better. Victoria non-bullets are so fast you can move straight into them. Oh, one of those situations. This game is objectively harder. I don't think there's any question. I don't think there ever was a question if this game was objectively harder. Like, Moth is an above-average difficulty game across, like, Touhou as a whole. This game is, like, top-tier difficulty, though. For LNN purposes. And I'm playing, the second-worst shot type in the game. Not that it's that much better than the worst shot type, Marissa, so... Like, realistically, this is going to take notably longer than all my other ones. Up till this point. But you know what? It's all for the sake of the future. Thank you for the 70 streak. I appreciate it. Excuse you. Look good today. I had a 6-miss PB, yes. So, that's pretty good. So, a game where Marissa is the best shot for no bomb survival. Probably not, though I think it's a little subjective, right? Yeah, because, like, Imperishable Night could be argued, but the problem is, in a lot of, like, some games, there is what you would argue, like, the objectively best, but there are definitely games where it's a little... It's not, like... It's a little debatable, right? Where there are pros and cons, and it's honestly kind of boils down to more like what your personal preference is. Hidden Star, I believe. I don't know the exact nuances between the characters, but I believe that. So I know it's definitely not going to be Reimu in terms of base. Marissa B, yeah, if you want to use the laser strats, Marissa B definitely. Don't you want to do routing? Yeah, I don't want to, like, I don't want to do super routing on the stages. I'd rather use homing and then die because I can't kill anything, and then complain about the fact I can't kill anything. I don't know this for fact. I'd have to ask Fammy, because he's more familiar. But I'm pretty sure, because there's 4 shot types in Lotus Land, okay? Lotus Land story. One of the Reimus is beyond terrible. I think Marissa might have the best shot type in Lotus Land. I could be mistaken, but I think she might be. Laser Marissa? Yeah. Because I think, like, Reimu B or whatever, it's one of the Reimus in Lotus Land is, like, really fucking bad. For that game. And in Mystic Square, she is better than Reimu, but unfortunately the others are better, so, get fucked, Marissa. Mystic Square, one of the few games with Reimu being the worst. Shutdown Nation FW. Game Glitcher over there praying that I die on stage 2, so I quit and then go play Puppet Dance right now instead of playing with a run. I think Reimu's better, you're not an FW expert. What? I thought you capped the Rainbow Pyramid 5 times in a row blindfolded. What? What do you mean you're not an expert? Frick, I wipe. Gamer Tonight isn't the worst shot for no bomb survival. You said UFO. I don't really know too much about UFO in that regard. Lol K? Isn't she like the second best shot type in Lol K for no bomb survival?